Do you know where your children are? No, really, do you? Welcome to another Scotty Karate video. Hi. So today we're going to be going over some things about Halloween. So what should you be looking for? What should you be thinking about? Are there any dangers out there? This is what we're going over today. With trick-or-treating, there are things to know for you and your kids. So, we are going to be starting off with this video, starting from before you leave the house, going all the way to the end when you're already back at home. There are some safety tips that you need to know. First one, have a route. Now, when you go out, you need to plan ahead. Make sure you know the area you're going to. Now, this sounds like a duh statement to a lot of you adults out there, but that's not always the case. Say your neighborhood doesn't like trick-or-treating. Mine, for example, might have one house on the entire block besides mine that gives out candy. Well, that's not fun for children. They want to hit every house on the block. So they might go to another neighborhood. Well, plan ahead. Know the neighborhood. Know that they give out candy and that they're safe about it. Make sure you know the route you're wanting to take, because you definitely don't want your kids to run off. Got to make sure you keep an eye on your little skeletons out there. Number 2, wear neons. So, flashlights, lights of any kind, neon glow sticks, bracelets, whatever. Make sure you have them. Why, you say? Well, this is actually one of the ones that people neglect the most because they think it clashes with their outfit. It doesn't get off that I'm a badass persona that they're trying so hard to make. Don't care. Wear them. They're really easy. They're cheap. You can get a bunch for like $5. And now you have some mood lighting as well. Number 3 are going to be masks. If you have a mask that you'll be wearing during your trick-or-treat, make sure it has good visibility so you can keep an eye on your surroundings. This is especially important for our older trick-or-treaters because they might want to rob you, attack you, and because it's acceptable in the society for this night to wear a mask, you might have no idea of who was attacking you. Make sure you have good visibility in all directions. And if you're visually impaired with your mask, make sure you have a friend to help out. Number 4, make sure you stay in a group at all times. Safety in numbers, they say, but you must stay in a group. More, the safer. Remember this. Outside of the fact that a lot of people trying to do harm and evil on Halloween like to attack people in small groups or individual. If you have a large group, for example, it's more eyes that you can keep on your little ones to make sure that they don't go disappearing in the night. Our 5th tip, stay in well-lit areas. The last thing you want to do is go make a wrong turn and wind up in an alley where no one can hear you scream. But no, seriously. This is a problem because a lot of people in their neighborhoods, they're not very well lit. So you do need to think about this. If you are in a neighborhood and you're about to make a turn and you see there's not very many lights on, it's not well lit, 1, they probably aren't giving out candy anyway. It's a waste of your time. But 2, they might be dangerous areas. Stay in well-lit areas for your own safety. Number 6, pick up sticks. This is one that kids do way too often. And that's going into people's houses they don't know. Now, for an adult, you might be thinking, duh, I don't go into people's houses I don't know. That's dangerous. But think of a child who runs up to the door, knocks, excitement at the trick-or-treat, and who is awaiting them on the other side? A SpongeBob, their best friend. And SpongeBob goes, come on in, join the party. They might be tempted to walk into a stranger's house. And if you do not keep an eye on your young little ghouls, they might disappear. Our 7th tip is to slow down. It gets exciting for kids on Halloween, and they want to run and chase and play and get caught in excitement. But you must realize, when they're getting excited, they're running faster. They might be outrunning you. You might have a problem keeping up. How do you fix this? You must slow down, keep them contained, or else your little goblins will go away. Number 8, the last on our list for today, is already after you're home. You need to check your little kids' candy before they start eating it. Why, you say? Well, there's been many reports over the years of sickos out there trying to poison children. They'll unwrap the candy, put a needle in, fill it with something very deadly, wrap it back up. Or they may bake something. Yes, you must throw these away, because you don't want your child to eat your neighbor's muffins and bite into a razor blade or something poisonous. These are things that actually happen every year, so you must be very wary and be very cautious. If it's not factory sealed, throw it out. It's for your own safety, that is. Well, that's all I had for today. Just wanted to go over some tips on what to do this Halloween. As you're out trick-or-treating, and you want to know what to do to be safe, remember these 8 tips, and they will help keep you safe. And, as always, the more you train, the easier the fun.